Hey, welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. Today's bad boy we have is quite a large aircraft actually. It is from a generic sort of Chinese manufacturer. It's 1/72nd scale, as you can see there. It's the Su-35, which is this is a Russian-made multi-role fighter made by Sukhoi. As you can see, Sukhoi. NATO refers to these as the flanker. It's based on the Su-27 platform. So what we'll do is we'll see if we can get this open. It's quite a large box. Let's see if we can get this open without too much effort. So what we'll do is take that outer box off to reveal some details here. And there you have that. So the Russian, the Su-35 was introduced into the Russian Air Force in 2014 by the time it was combat ready. So yeah, they've got they're still in service. There's I think about nearly 150 currently made as we cut some of this tape off to try and get this open. And yeah, still being made, still currently being produced. So unsure of exact how many numbers will be produced with this aircraft. But they've seen action over in Syria against some Turkish aircraft actually, and they've also been currently used in the current conflict that we are seeing in the Ukraine as of the recording of this video, with all the crap that's going on over there. So as you can see, it's for a multi-role fighter, single seat, it is quite large. It is quite a big unit. So what I'll do is I'll take the stand out. As you can, the stand's already ready made, has details of the aircraft there. It is metal as well. It's quite well made, which has been surprising. So what I'll do is I'll put that down there. We'll put that there for a second. That's the stand there. But actually I'll move the stand over here so we don't detract from the aircraft. But as you can see, no, it's got some polystyrene because it came in a polystyrene packet for the extra protection, so it arrived undamaged. The actual detail on the aircraft itself is very well detailed. So as I mentioned, this is just a generic Chinese branded aircraft, so no Corgi or Hobby Master or anything like that. It cost me $90, and that was including the postage and GST to Australia, to my door. As you can see, it's got some pretty decent panel line quality. The construction is not too bad. It's all ready, fully assembled, so we'll just put it on its back and have a look at this baby. You can sort of see some screws here and there. All the ordnance is on there nicely. All fixed, all the different type of weaponry. The coloration of the engines and everything like that is quite detailed, with all the different metals and materials they use. The undercarriage, the front wheel does roll, as does the main wheels. They do turn, which is okay if you plan on pushing it around on your make-believe airfield in your lounge room. Sorry about that. And no, so definitely feels there's a bit of sticky there. So I assume the air brake does come up. Let's have a look, see if I can get this open and try and remove that to see how easy it comes up. See if you know if it's. Oh, well, there we go. That tape does actually help lift it up for you. So as you can see, the air brake and the coloration in there. There is actually the piston that you will obviously lodge in there to have it in the open position. So it's a little bit of a cool novelty to have on there. Nothing else I don't think comes apart or anything like that. As I said, the wheels do roll quite freely. The plane itself is quite a impressive unit to sit in the hand. It's quite large. It's definitely not a small aircraft. I definitely think it looks pretty cool. depending on, brand wise, how fussy you are with your particular brands and things like that. If you're, happy with a generic Chinese brand and you don't have a fancy name on it, I would definitely say this is, a good unit to sort of pick up. It's definitely a pretty cool looking aircraft. And if you're, into your Russian jets and stuff like that, I think, it's a pretty good addition to your shelf if you plan on having a Russian jet collection. As I said, I plan on having an every jet collection if possible. I'll try and endeavour to get hopefully one of everything at least, to try and have a nice little collection of aircraft from other countries and a bit of a timeline of that as well. So yeah, so this is the Sukhoi Su-35, or Flanker by NATO. It's definitely a pretty good little bit of kit. I think it's quite decent size. I think it's, value for money. Yeah, $90 to my door. I think that's pretty good. It's got some good weight to it. Feels nice. Sits impressively, on there. So if we have a look, I suppose that's the mounting for the stand is on the rear there. So that's this unusual way of displaying that. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It sits like that. That's in the launch position. But no, it definitely looks pretty cool set up like that. So the stand setup's very sturdy. I think it would be very safe to display like that. I wouldn't have any stress about leaving it set up like that whatsoever. So yeah, no, definitely this is pretty cool. I think it's good value for money, $90. It's got some reasonably good detail. It's Sukhoi 35. I think it's good value. Very happy with it. I definitely recommend it if you don't have one of these in your collection, whether you're into the Russian or not. I think it's quite a good unit. I think it's very, very clear and great value for money. So yeah, definitely recommend it. So if you haven't got one, definitely get one, whether it be this brand or another brand. But yeah, this being the generic brand that I bought online, $90 as I said, I think it's pretty good value. So yeah, so as per usual, stay tuned. I'll chuck some stills without my sausage fingers in the way, and yeah, thanks again for taking the time out to watch, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers.